Free water.
I am so thirsty.
Sorry, I don't have water.
Is there a restaurant nearby?
Yeah, there's one 2 blocks down.
Let's go there.
I thought you wanted water, not food.
I still do want water.
Then why are we going to a restaurant?
We're going to get water for free and then leave.
That is so rude.
Yeah, but we save money.
You're so cheap.
4 seasons.
I can't wait for spring to come.
What is so special about the spring?
The weather is warm in the spring.
It is also warm in the summer.
There are mosquitoes in the summer.
There are no mosquitoes in the fall.
But fall isn't warm like summer is.
And winter is even colder.
That's why I think spring is the perfect season.
I think I prefer the summer.
What about the mosquitoes?
I'll wear bug repellent.
Going camping.
I won't be in town this weekend.
Neither will I.
I'm going on a camping trip. What are you doing?
I will be visiting my grandma.
I think camping will be more fun.
Why don't you take me with you?
I don't think your parents will allow it.
You are probably right. I want to go.
I'll bring you back a souvenir.
I don't want it. I want to go too.
You can't always get what you want.
I hope you get eaten by a bear.
Trees.
Mom, are there animals in the forest?
Yes, there are many different kinds.
Then why haven't we seen any?
They are probably hiding.
Why are they hiding?
Animals are afraid of people.
Maybe if we hold still, they will come out.
Why is that?
They will think we are trees.
I think they will know we're not trees.
Can we try it and see?
No, dear. Let's keep walking.
Flowers.
I would like to have a garden.
Planting a garden is a lot of work.
But then you grow beautiful flowers.
Plastic flowers don't die, and they are also beautiful.
Plastic flowers don't have a scent.
You can spray them with perfume.
Perfume doesn't really smell like flowers.
It does if you buy the right kind.
It is expensive to buy perfume and plastic flowers.
I suppose you are right.
Will you help me plant my garden?
I don't think I have any other choice.
Bees.
Why are you spraying pesticides?
To kill the insects in the garden.
Not all insects are bad.
They are ruining my vegetables.
You should buy the right kind of poison.
What do you mean?
Some poisons kill bees.
That's all right. Bees sting people.
Without bees, your garden will not have fruit.
Why is that?
Bees pollinate the flowers so fruit can grow.
Help me pick out a pesticide that is safe for bees.
Poison ivy.
Have you ever heard of poison ivy?
Isn't that a supervillain?
I wouldn't know. Tell me more.
I once read about poison ivy in a comic book.
Oh no, that's not what I'm talking about.
Then what did you mean?
I was talking about the plant.
Is it the one that makes you itch?
Yes, I fell into a patch of it.
Did you wash it off?
Yes, but it still itches.
The poison ivy I think of is better than the poison ivy.
Public transport.
Heard that there was a stabbing the other day.
What? Where?
In a public bus.
That's scary.
Yes, it is. I'm glad I don't take the bus often.
What time did it happen?
It happened in the evening.
People should avoid going out late at night.
Yes, that's when the most crime takes place.
Either way, I think I'll be driving home after evening classes.
It does feel a lot safer than riding the bus.
Definitely, I can drive you home too.
Online accounts.
I got my email hacked the other day.
That's terrible. How did that happen?
I opened an account on a website and used the same password.
That wasn't very wise.
I know it won't happen again.
I'm always afraid to forget all my passwords, though.
You should make them very similar to each other.
I guess that would be a good solution.
It's hard to have any privacy in today's world.
That's for sure. We have to protect it.
I'll make sure this never happens again.
I hope you get your email fixed.
Pitbull ban.
Did you hear about the dog ban?
No. What dog are they banning?
The city wants to ban pit bulls.
What? Why do they want to do that?
They say pit bulls are dangerous.
Pit bulls are only trained to be that way.
How should they fix the attack problem then?
I think there should be a background check for dog adoption.
How would they fix anything?
If good people adopt them, the dogs will be good.
Many still feel like they're in danger around pit bulls.
I feel more endangered being around people than pit bulls.
Pool toys.
Can't take pool toys into the ocean.
Why not? I want to drift in the water.
They're dangerous.
How is it dangerous just to float there?
The waves could flip you over.
I know how to swim.
If the tide is strong, it could pull you out to sea.
That sounds scary.
It is. It'll be difficult to pull you back.
I understand. I'll leave the pool toys in my car.
That's a good idea.
Thank you for the explanation.
Just in case.
Why are you on a map?
I don't want to get lost on our hike.
We won't. I have a GPS.
There's not always signal in the mountains.
Maps aren't accurate as GPS.
We don't always have to use the map.
Why bring it then?
Like I said, it's just a safety tool.
I think it's just more of weight in our backpack.
Better safe than sorry.
I can't argue with that. Let's go in.
Lead the way.
Taser.
Want to buy myself a taser.
Why would you want something like that?
I live alone, so I want to feel safer.
Aren't tasers dangerous?
Only for the person I shock.
I'm afraid of being electrocuted.
They don't electrocute you. They just shock you.
I hate the fact that the world is so dangerous.
It may not be, but I won't take any chances.
I've also seen self-defense keychains.
Those are good to have too.
Just as long as you know how to use them.
Diseases.
Take shoes and walk in the sand.
I'd rather not. I bought swim shoes.
That's no fun.
They're fine, and I can still get them wet.
Why are you so paranoid?
I read that you can get bad cuts on the beach.
How can you get sand cut?
It's not the sand, it's what people leave in it.
You mean like trash?
Yes, and even broken bottles.
I guess swim shoes are a good idea.
Yes, you never know what could hurt you.
Supervision.
That child just darted across the street.
His mother should have been holding his hand.
Parents should be more attentive of their children.
Have you seen those child leashes?
I always thought they were silly.
Me too, but I can see why parents use them.
I guess they are a good idea, aren't they?
They definitely do the job and keep your kids safe.
In the end, that's all that matters.
It doesn't matter how silly they look after all.
Better to be safe than sorry.
You can say that again.
Cramp while swimming.
I've got a cramp in my foot.
Stop swimming and roll onto your back.
It really hurts.
It will stop hurting if you rest a little.
Why did you tell me to roll on my back?
It's easier if you just float until the pain stops.
It hurts even more if I don't move my foot.
At least your face is not in the water.
I think the cramp went away.
Can you move your foot now?
Yes. Thanks for your quick thinking.
No problem. Let's get to the shallow water.
Wait 30 minutes.
So hot. Let's go swimming now.
We have to wait a while before swimming.
But why? The sun is so hot.
It's bad to swim after you just ate.
Why? Will you sink in the water?
No, the motion and sudden cold will make you sick.
What kind of sick?
It can make you nauseated, and you might throw up.
How long do we have to wait?
Only about half an hour.
Half an hour? I'll bake in the sun.
It's better than throwing up your lunch.
Yoga.
Why are you limping around like that?
I signed up for the new yoga class.
Did they make you do all those weird positions?
Yes, some of those stretches hurt.
I'm not flexible enough for yoga.
I don't think I am either.
Why did you sign up for it?
I heard it's good for your body.
I heard mostly women take that class.
Well, there's that too.
This is a punishment for your bad intentions.
Maybe. Either way, I don't deserve this.
Marathon.
That's a funny looking outfit.
It's a professional running suit.
Why are you wearing it?
I'm training for the marathon.
I didn't know you liked running.
I'm just trying to lose weight.
Well, this is a good way to do it.
The marathon is also a fundraiser.
Maybe I'll sponsor you.
Why don't you just run instead?
Are you calling me fat?
I just thought both sides would benefit that way.
Dear ticks.
You look troubled.
I feel terrible.
What's the problem?
I went hiking in the mountains last week.
Isn't that supposed to relax you?
Yes, but I wore shorts instead of pants.
So, it's hot there.
I was eaten alive by mosquitoes and ticks.
Deer ticks are really dangerous.
I know. I had to go to the doctor.
Be more mindful next time.
Trust me, I will. I hate deer ticks.
Insomnia.
I'm so tired today.
Did you stay up late watching TV again?
No, I tried to sleep at 11 p.m.
And you couldn't fall asleep?
No, I lay in bed until 3 a.m.
Isn't that the time you usually fall asleep?
I suppose it is, actually.
Your body is too used to going to sleep really late.
What should I do? I'm tired.
Try to tire yourself out and sleep early today.
Tonight is the season finale, though.
You're hopeless.
Hairbrush.
I have so many split ends.
How do you brush your hair?
The same way everyone else does.
I don't think so. You're supposed to use a brush.
A comb isn't that different from a brush.
Combs tear long hair and cause split ends.
Really? All this time I blamed my shampoo.
Well, good shampoo helps to repair it.
What should I do?
Always brush it before you comb it.
Then maybe I won't look like a broom.
It takes hard work to have nice hair.
A hair treatment.
My hair isn't soft and shiny anymore.
Maybe you should do a hair treatment.
Hair products are expensive, though.
You can use certain foods to do it too.
Really? Which ones?
I heard that avocado is really good for your hair.
Oh, gross! I don't want to smell like mayonnaise.
Well, other people use avocado.
Great! I could either be a sandwich or a salad.
You could always use baby oil and shampoo.
Now that sounds more pleasant.
If you say so, I don't mind using avocado.
Sprained ankle.
Why are you using crutches?
Can you keep a secret?
Of course I can. What happened?
I sprained my ankle yesterday.
What were you doing?
It's kind of a secret.
Why is it a secret?
I'm a spy, and if I tell you, I'll get in trouble.
Do you really expect me to believe that?
All right, I'll be serious this time.
Good. What really happened?
I got hurt during my ninja training.
Blurry vision.
Can I borrow your class notes?
Sure, but didn't you take any down?
I couldn't really see the board.
Do you sit too far away?
I think I just need new glasses.
You should be careful. It could be serious.
What do you mean?
You could have a concussion.
Or worms could be eating my eyes.
Maybe you're a robot and your batteries are dying.
I'm pretty sure I just need new glasses.
Even so, you should probably buy some batteries.
Sunburn.
I want to take off my shirt.
Why would you want to do that?
My shoulders hurt from yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
I went to the beach.
Are you sore from swimming?
No, I didn't go swimming.
Then what happened?
I fell asleep without a shirt on.
Then you must have bad sunburn.
I do. My shirt makes it worse.
It's too bad we're in school.
Waterfalls.
Aren't waterfalls beautiful?
I think they're terrifying.
Why do they scare you?
People fall off them all the time.
Do they live?
Of course not.
As long as you don't swim in them, you're safe.
They are still dangerous.
People are the ones who make the danger.
I suppose you're right.
Do you still think they're terrifying?
A little, but they're beautiful too.
Rain.
The forecast said it would rain tomorrow.
Why do you sound so excited?
We have a big PE test tomorrow.
I didn't know that.
We have to run 10 kilometers.
I think that is next week.
Then what are we doing tomorrow?
I think we will be playing street hockey.
Hockey is my favorite sport.
Too bad it may rain.
I hope it doesn't rain after all.
You've changed your mind very quickly.
Snow.
Does it snow in your hometown?
Sometimes, when it's very cold.
I've never seen snow. What is it like?
Sometimes it's white, fluffy, and looks like clouds.
That sounds so romantic.
Other times, it is wet and slushy.
Can you use it to make snowballs?
Only the fluffy snow.
Why not the slushy snow?
Those snowballs would hurt.
I thought that all snowballs hurt.
No, if you use freshly fallen snow.
Cloud watching.
That cloud looks like a horse.
No, it doesn't. It looks like a cloud.
You're supposed to use your imagination.
It still looks like a cloud.
Try to see another shape in it.
All right, let's look at a different cloud.
I think that one looks like a hippo.
I don't see a hippo.
What do you see then?
I see a cloud.
I told you to use your imagination.
In that case, I see a cotton ball.
Lightning and thunder.
Which is the lighting and which is the thunder?
Lightning lights up the sky.
What about the thunder?
Thunder makes the big booming noise.
I thought they both made noise.
No, only thunder makes noise.
Can people be hit by thunder?
No, people can only be hit by lightning.
Do you think they get magical powers?
That is impossible.
Such things happen in movies all the time.
You watch too much television.
Rocks.
Put the rock back where you found it.
But I like the rock, Mommy.
So do the animals that live here.
The animals have many rocks. I just want one.
But animals need the rocks, and you don't.
What do they need them for?
Some animals make their homes with rocks.
Very small animals?
Yes, you might be taking someone's ceiling.
I don't want to ruin their homes.
Good. Please put it back.
I'll go leave it where I found it.
Where to eat.
I am so hungry.
Me too. My stomach is growling.
Are there any good places nearby?
Do you want to go to the restaurant across the street?
Oh no, that place is so dirty.
I heard the food was good.
The food is good, but not the place itself.
What's so dirty about it?
The staff only cleans the tables once a day.
Wow, that is crazy. Anything else?
The bowls and plates are not washed well.
Let's not go there anymore.
Spicy is the best.
Do you want to meet up for lunch?
Sure. Where are we going?
It depends. Are you a picky eater?
Not at all. I like most anything.
What about spicy food?
That's my favorite kind.
Mine too. I know a place with very spicy hot wings.
Then we should go there.
However, it is a little bit far.
That's fine. I really want to try these wings.
Okay, then I'll send you the address.
See you there.
Popular hot dogs.
Have you ever been to that popular hot dog stand?
No, I have not.
My friends said the hot dogs are really great.
The line is always really long.
I say we wait for them.
They're just hot dogs.
My friends said everyone should try it at least once.
Do you always listen to your friends?
No, but their opinions matter.
My opinion is forget the hot dogs.
Fine, I'm going to eat one in front of you.
You won't ever reach the front of the line.
A new item.
Would you like to try our new item for free?
If it's free, then of course.
Great, here it is.
What is it?
It's a smoothie made from chicken and beef.
That is absolutely disgusting.
You didn't even try it yet.
I already know it's going to taste bad.
Please try it. You might love it.
I'll just have a slice of pizza.
I will get that for you.
Thanks, and take back the smoothie.
The long line ahead.
May I have a table for 3?
Of course. Here is your number.
About how long will it take you to call this number?
About 1 hour.
Wow, that is really a long time.
I apologize for the long wait.
Does the line go all the way outside?
Yes, I apologize again.
Why can't the customers wait inside? It's freezing.
There are already too many people inside.
Forget it. I'm leaving.
Please give us another chance.
Getting a sandwich.
Welcome to Sarah's Sandwiches.
Hi, I don't know where to start.
Let's start with the bread.
I want something healthy and tasty.
I recommend the sweet grain bread.
Okay, thank you.
What kind of meat do you recommend?
Turkey would be good for you.
Okay, I'll get that.
I'll also add tomatoes, lettuce, onions, and cucumber.
Thanks for helping me create a healthy sandwich.
It is my pleasure.
The picky eater.
I am going to get the spaghetti.
I don't know what to get.
Just pick whatever looks good.
This is so hard.
Why don't you get the pizza?
It's too expensive.
How about the hamburger?
It's too fattening.
How about the burrito?
I hate Mexican food.
You are way too picky.
I'm just going to get water.
Pepper spray.
Dad bought me a can of pepper spray.
Isn't that what police use on bad guys?
Yes, it's supposed to sting your eyes.
Why did you get such a thing?
I feel safer walking at night with it.
Aren't you afraid you'll use it wrong?
No, it's pretty easy to spray.
What if it gets into your eyes? Not a bad guy.
Well, it's important to never spray against the wind.
Oh, I see. Then it won't spray into your face?
Exactly. It's a pretty handy tool.
I feel a lot safer carrying it too.
Self-defense.
You taking karate classes?
Yes, I started last week.
That's so cool.
It's a lot of hard work.
Are you training to be like Bruce Lee?
No, I'm just learning some self-defense.
Oh, you mean like blocking hits and stuff.
Yes, I want to be able to defend myself.
That's pretty impressive.
I've learned a few skills already.
Remind me to never mess with you.
Don't worry, I'd only use my skills when necessary.
Peeling potatoes.
Be careful how you peel those potatoes.
What's so hard about peeling potatoes?
You're holding the knife wrong.
What do you mean?
When you pull the knife towards you, it's easy to cut yourself.
How should I peel them then?
Face the blade away from you.
This feels a lot easier.
It's harder to cut yourself.
Could I have gotten very hurt?
Well, it would have hurt quite a bit.
I won't be so careless next time.
Sleeping with sounds.
I saw a scary article online today.
What was it about?
It was about people sleeping with their cell phones.
I do that sometimes.
Why do you want to do that?
It's easier to hear the alarm that way.
Make sure your phone doesn't overheat.
What do you mean?
In the article, the phones heated up and exploded.
What happened to the owners?
They got hurt sometimes. You should be more careful.
I will. I'll leave it on the night table from now on.
ATM.
Don't be too distracted at the ATM.
I was just checking a text message.
People could see your account information.
I don't think that can happen.
If they're watching, they can also learn your PIN number.
I suppose you're right about that.
Just be attentive for a few minutes.
I'd rather miss a text than have money stolen from me.
Exactly. Make sure you finish the transaction first.
Thanks for all the advice.
No problem.
You're a really good friend.
Texting while
Don't read that text message now.
Why not? We're in the middle of traffic.
It doesn't matter, but it is against the law.
No one will see me do it.
If you get used to it, you may casually check it later.
I'm sure nothing will happen if I do that.
One day, you may check it at the wrong time.
Stop saying things like that.
I'm just trying to make you see the danger in it.
What should I do then? It's an important message.
Give me your phone and I'll read it to you.
They should make a car app to read your text messages.
police officers.
I don't like seeing so many police officers patrolling.
They're just trying to keep the city safe.
I think they just like giving people tickets.
People should just learn to follow the rules.
People make mistakes sometimes.
The cops don't always give people tickets.
They usually do. I think it makes them happy.
Not all police officers are mean, though.
We could go on arguing about this all day.
Then maybe it would just be best to agree with me.
I just believe police officers could be nicer.
That's true. The whole world should be a little nicer.
Webcam.
Wire a sticker over your webcam lens.
I don't trust the computer company.
Do you think it's spying on you?
There have been reports of people being spied through webcams.
That's actually pretty creepy.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Is it always the company that is accused of spying?
No, sometimes it's malware you get from emails.
That's even scarier. You never know who can be watching.
Ever since I found out, I put a sticker on my webcam.
It really is a good idea. I'll do it too.
Besides, I think it looks pretty cute too.
House key.
I forgot my house key.
How are we supposed to get into the house?
I hid a spare key in case this happens.
Let me guess. It's under the mat?
How did you know?
It's the most obvious hiding place.
I didn't know where else to put it.
There's a lock that allows you to hide keys in it.
Wow, really? That sounds like a good invention.
My teacher has one for his room key.
Of course, the best solution would be not to forget the key.
Definitely. Be more careful next time.
Grass whistle.
What was that sound?
What sound?
It sounded like a whistle.
I didn't hear anything.
The sound came from you.
I admitted I made the sound.
How did you do that?
I made a whistle with a blade of grass.
Teach me how to do it.
Why do you want to learn?
I want to surprise my sister when I get home.
You're a mean older sister.
Snails.
I think I stepped on a snail.
Did you feel something crunch under your shoes?
Yes, it feels disgusting.
Clean your shoes on the grass.
There are snails everywhere.
They like to eat the plants here.
Do they make holes in the leaves?
Yes, they make a lot of holes in the leaves.
If they were faster, maybe they could hunt for food.
What could they hunt? They have no teeth.
Neither does my grandma.
Your grandma is not a snail.
Birds or cats.
Wish I were a bird.
I think being a cat would be better.
But birds can fly.
Well, cats can climb,
Birds fly higher than any cats can climb.
and yet cats eat birds all the time.
That's only when the bird is sleeping.
You just don't want to admit cats are better.
I know why you want to be a cat.
Why do I want to be a cat?
Cats sleep all day, and so do you.
At least cats can sleep without being eaten.
Wolves.
Do you think wolves are like dogs?
No way. Wolves are vicious.
A man on TV lived with wolves for many years.
Didn't they eat him?
No, he is still alive and he loves wolves.
That is so amazing.
Maybe people have the wrong idea about them.
Probably. They're always bad in children's books.
I've never heard of a wolf eating a person in the real life.
Neither have I.
I think I like wolves.
I still don't think they're like dogs, though.
Caught a cold.
I think I'm going to head home.
Already? It's only midday.
I think I have a fever.
That's terrible. Does your head hurt?
Yes, it's killing me.
You should go home if you're not feeling well.
I'm going to tell the boss that I'm leaving early.
I'm sure he will understand.
On the way home, I'll pick up some soup.
Make sure to drink lots of fluids.
I will, thank you.
I hope you feel better soon.
Emergency kit.
Ow, that really hurts.
Are you all right? What happened?
I accidentally cut myself.
Is it very deep?
I don't think so, but it hurts a lot.
You should disinfect it.
I don't have anything with me.
Here, use this ointment.
Do you always carry that with you?
Yes, along with some bandages.
That's a very good idea.
Perhaps you should do the same.
Running a fever.
David is running a fever.
What should we do? His parents are not here.
I don't want to give him anything he shouldn't take.
How do we know what doses are right for him?
We should call the local pharmacy.
Can they help us? They're not doctors.
I'm sure they can.
It's worth a try. What's the number?
It's here on this receipt.
Thank you. Can you call his parents?
What should I say?
We need to let him know he is feeling sick.
Out of iced tea.
Hi, sir. What can I get you today?
I'll have 1 glass of iced tea.
I'm sorry, but we are out of iced tea.
How can you be out of iced tea?
We didn't get all of the ingredients.
Iced tea is all I want.
Sir, we have plenty of other drinks.
I guess lemonade would be okay.
Lemonade, coming right up.
Wait, you should give me a discount.
I will give you a 15% discount.
Good. This restaurant is doing something right today.
Allergic.
Have you been to this restaurant before?
Yes, the last time I came here was 2 years ago.
Does it still look the same?
It looks nicer now. The paintings are amazing.
Does the food taste the same?
Yes, their crab cakes taste great, as always.
I am allergic to crab.
That's too bad.
It's okay. The chicken sandwich was just great.
I'm allergic to chicken.
What aren't you allergic to?
All the stuff that tastes bad.
This chicken is plain.
This chicken is so plain.
I agree with you.
Should we send it back?
No, I don't want to give the waiter any trouble.
Should we just leave this restaurant then?
No, we already got here.
What in the world do we do then?
I know. Let's add chili sauce and lemon.
What a great idea.
Okay, here I go.
Well, how does it taste?
It tastes so much better.
Food poisoning.
I am going to get the meatloaf.
Get anything but the meatloaf.
What's wrong with the meatloaf?
I got food poisoning when I ordered meatloaf here.
Thanks for telling me.
No problem. I'm going to get the egg rolls.
I'm still going to get the meatloaf.
Did you not hear what I said?
I did, but I'll take the risk.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Don't worry, I won't.
Have fun throwing up later.
Breakfast for dinner.
I want to get pancakes.
Are you crazy? It's 8 p.m.
Does it matter?
It's dinner time.
I know, but I really like breakfast food.
Why don't you just wait for tomorrow morning?
I'm too impatient.
I'm going to get actual dinner food.
Sure, go ahead.
You know, they might not have pancakes right now.
I would go to another restaurant then.
You really like pancakes.
I don't like pancakes. I love them.
A fart trip for food.
Do you want to eat something really good?
Yeah, of course.
There's this incredible Italian restaurant.
Okay, let's go now.
We'll get there in 4 hours.
Are you joking?
The restaurant is in Las Vegas, Nevada.
We're not going all the way there for food.
Why not? It will be fun.
There are a lot of Italian restaurants here.
But they're not as good.
Fine, we can go tomorrow.
Losing stereotypes.
I can't believe Obama won before Hillary.
You can't believe an African American beat a woman?
You are being very stereotypical.
I'm just trying to prove a point.
What point would that be?
America is still racist and sexist.
It does seem like the election was eventually based on those aspects.
Why did you want Hillary to win?
I have always liked her political standing.
I think they'd both make good presidents.
I guess we'll see how Obama does.
I just hope stereotypes aren't so pronounced now, too.
Freedom of choice.
My house is registered as Republican.
Why is that so upsetting?
I really want to vote for Obama.
You're allowed to vote for him, even if you're a Republican.
Really? I didn't know that.
Of course, you're not restricted from anything.
Can I also vote for Republican state representatives?
Yes, that's okay too.
I prefer a world not based on what party you're in.
Me too. It makes things seem a lot more equal.
I'm going to fill out my sample ballot now.
All right, I will too.
Obamacare.
University is passing out flyers for health insurance.
Mine too. If I don't choose, I'll get Obamacare.
What's Obamacare?
It's the new health care provided by Affordable Health Care Act.
What does it promise?
It regulates health insurance so it's affordable for everyone.
That sounds like a great step forward.
I think Obama is really keeping his promise.
I wish there were more changes to the education system.
Most of the acts passed were to help immigrant students.
It's a shame they fight so hard for underfunded education.
It's a bit of a letdown for everybody.
Rock the vote.
They're trying hard to get teenagers to vote.
I love the commercials on television about it.
You mean the ones with the famous TV stars?
Yes, and the singers too.
They're all done by the Rock the Vote organization.
It's a really good marketing idea.
It makes me want to vote.
And it's good to show how important voting really is.
They should make those commercials for policies too.
They'd be better than those misleading commercials.
I agree. It seems like all those commercials tell lies.
Maybe I'll volunteer with Rock the Vote someday.
Voter ID.
Hear about the ID enforcement?
No, what's that?
It's a law requiring voters to show ID before voting.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea.
There are many voters who cannot afford an ID, though.
I didn't think about that.
If IDs are required, even less people will show up to vote.
That completely goes against what they're trying to accomplish.
Besides, many voters don't even have a birth certificate.
That's another big problem.
I'm completely against this voting requirement.
Me too. All it will do is keep people from voting.
Voting age.
They increased the voting age to 21.
Why do you think they should do that?
Well, people can't drink until they're 21.
That's so they'll have time to make the right decision.
They can't decide what's best for them until they're 21.
I suppose you have a point.
Voting is something very important.
People should think hard and make the right decision.
I hope the teenagers are old enough to do that.
Maybe your idea is a good one.
Then again, lots of adults don't vote either.
I guess it always depends on the individual.
Proxy voting.
I hate proxy voting.
What's proxy voting?
It's when a vote can be made for you by a committee.
That sounds unfair.
I think if someone is unable to vote, no one should vote for them.
Is this done for civilians?
No, usually for members of a committee.
I still think it's unfair.
Me too.
The rule should not exist.
Soon they'll be applying it to us too.
I hope that never happens.
Helmets.
Ride your bike unless you're wearing a helmet.
I don't like helmets. They mess up my hair.
It's better to mess up your hair than to mess up your head.
I won't fall. I'm a good bike rider.
Accidents happen very easily.
I've never fallen before.
There's a first time for everything.
I'll be very careful.
If it wasn't so dangerous, there wouldn't be a helmet law.
What is the helmet law?
Children have to wear helmets until they're 18.
I suppose wearing a helmet won't be too bad then.
Seatbelt.
Fasten your seatbelt.
It bothers my neck.
Just adjust the strap so it doesn't bother you.
The sun makes it too hot.
Stop making excuses and put it on.
I don't like wearing it.
Most of the people who die in car accidents don't wear them.
I trust you not to crash the car.
I don't trust the other drivers not to crash into me.
That'll be fine.
If you don't wear it, I won't drive you anywhere.
Fine, I'll put it on.
Nighttime.
I don't like it in the dark.
The city is so creepy at night.
I always feel like anyone can pop out of somewhere.
I'm afraid of bugs. They're probably all around.
Maybe it's a good idea to carry a flashlight.
I have one in my backpack.
I feel so much better with the light on.
Now we can see where we are going.
It's easier to keep us from getting lost, too.
I'm still afraid of bugs, though.
I think they'll stay away from the light.
I'm putting a flashlight in my backpack, too.
An expensive bill.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes, what can I do for you?
This bill is incorrect.
It is indeed correct.
I thought this plate of noodles was $10.
You misread it. It is $100, not $10.
Why is it so expensive?
There are rare ingredients in it.
What exactly are these rare ingredients?
Caviar, lobster, and a special type of mushroom.
I am not paying for this.
You already ate it, so you must pay for it.
Chopsticks.
I have a problem.
What is wrong?
I don't know how to use chopsticks.
That's too bad.
Doesn't this restaurant have spoons and forks?
No, this place is really traditional.
How can I eat my noodles then?
You can use your hands.
I am not a wild animal.
You can learn how to use chopsticks.
It's too hard.
It's not. I'll teach you.
The beauty of buffets.
Do you want to go to a buffet?
What is a buffet?
It's a restaurant where you can eat as much as you want.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it is. You'll be full when you leave.
What kind of food is there?
There's sushi, noodles, dumplings, and a whole lot more.
How much is it?
It's $15 per person.
That's a reasonable price.
I can't wait to go there.
To tip or not tip.
That was a delicious dinner.
The waitress was bad, though.
Don't be mean.
She dropped soup on my dress.
She did not drop it on purpose.
She also took forever to bring out the food.
Maybe she is a new employee.
I am not giving her a tip.
Oh, come on. At least give her a small one.
I'm not even going to put a penny.
Fine. I'll put a tip.
You are way too nice.
Give him a good tip.
What did you think about the waiter?
He was nice.
We should give him a 40% tip.
That's too much.
You said he was nice.
He was nice, but he wasn't excellent.
Can we at least give him a 35% tip?
Why do you want to tip this guy so well?
He is my friend from school.
Oh, I see.
He's the only one who works in his family.
Fine. We will give him a good tip.
Weird water.
Is it me or does this water taste weird?
It tastes weird.
I'm glad it's not just me.
It tastes sweet.
I think the staff didn't wash the glasses.
The customers before us probably ordered soda.
That's why it's so sweet.
Yeah, it's water mixed with soda.
We are drinking someone's saliva? Gross.
We should complain.
We should ask for a free drink.
I agree with you.
The faithful customer.
Hi, sir. I have seen you a lot.
I come to this restaurant twice a week.
May I ask why?
I really like the food and the environment here.
I'm pleased to hear that.
Anytime. Anyways, I'll have my usual order.
Don't you ever want to try something new?
No, I really like the ham sandwich.
I recommend the omelet.
I'll try it if you give me a discount.
Because you're a faithful customer, I will.
Thanks for the good service.
Food at 1 a.m.
Wow, I'm the only one in this restaurant.
Well, it is 1 a.m.
Why doesn't this restaurant close earlier?
It's trying to make more money.
That's pretty smart.
Just curious, why are you here at this time?
I couldn't sleep.
Maybe you should see a doctor.
No, it's just a one-time thing.
I see. What would you like to order?
I'll have an egg and 2 bacon strips.
You'll have it very soon. There are no other customers here.
A disease.
How are you feeling?
A little better, but it is still hard to talk.
What did the doctor say the problem was?
It's called mononucleosis.
Isn't that the kissing disease?
There are other ways to get it besides kissing.
Oh yeah? Name a few.
Sharing drinks and food also spreads the disease.
Really? I share drinks with my friends all the time.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, I won't share with you again, that's for sure.
I won't share with anyone ever again.
Face mask.
Why are you wearing a face mask?
I don't want to catch anything.
You won't get sick from breathing fresh air.
There are germs floating everywhere.
It is still unlikely that you will get sick.
Why do you say that?
Most of the time, we get sick from germs on our hands.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. We touch a lot of dirty things every day.
I need some hand sanitizer.
I didn't mean for you to become paranoid.
I'm not paranoid. I just want to be healthy.
Emergency.
911, what is your emergency?
Hello, this is John. My child swallowed something.
Is your child breathing all right?
Yes, but he is complaining of chest pains.
Do you know what it is he swallowed?
It was a coin. I think it was a nickel.
How old is your son?
He's 5 years old.
Please give me your address and we will send paramedics.
Should I hang up after that?
No, please stay on the line in case something changes.
All right. Thank you.
Emergency.
Oh, 911. I need an ambulance.
What's the situation?
My friend fell off her bike and hit her head.
Is she unconscious?
No, but she is bleeding a lot.
Please tell me your location.
We are near the community college.
Please don't let her stand. Do you have her ID?
Yes, I also found her insurance card.
Good. You will need those at the hospital.
She is beginning to feel less dizzy.
Good. Just sit tight. The ambulance will be there soon.
Eating donuts.
Hey, what's that you're eating?
It's steamed rice cake. My grandma made it.
Does it taste good?
It's delicious. I think it's my favorite dessert.
I think I'll stick to jelly donuts. Do you want one?
No thanks. If you eat too many of those, you'll get fat.
All pastries make you fat.
That's true, but the ones with sugar are the worst.
Sugar makes them taste good.
Try this rice cake. It has a little sugar.
I guess that is pretty good.
It is. And it's healthier than donuts, too.
Too much coffee.
How many cups of coffee have you had today?
I don't know. 3, maybe?
Don't you think it's a little too much?
No way. Coffee is good for you.
Too much of anything is bad for you.
What about water?
Sure, people drown all the time.
Well, I'd happily drown in coffee.
Did you know coffee stains your teeth brown?
Does it really?
Yes, your teeth will rot if you drink too much.
I'd better stop then. Girls like nice white smiles.
Health club member.
Hey, where were you all afternoon?
I was working out at the health club.
You went to the gym?
It's more than just a gym.
All you do is lift weights, right?
No, there's also swimming, sports, and even dancing.
They have dancing at a health club?
Of course, it's good for your coordination.
I've heard that it's also good for toning your muscles.
You should join me sometime.
Maybe if I work out, I'll look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I think you look more like Danny DeVito.
Healthy snacks.
Your son is so healthy.
He is already very concerned with fitness.
That is so wonderful.
He likes to eat healthy and exercise every day.
My son likes chocolate and video games.
That is not good for him at all.
I don't know what to do with him.
Make him some fun snacks for school.
I gave him a carrot stick once.
That's a good snack.
Later, he admitted that he gave it to the school rabbit.
Well, at least the rabbit eats its vegetables.
A good chiropractor.
Do you know where I could get a back massage?
What's wrong with your back?
It hurts a lot when I sit for too long.
A masseuse will not help you with that pain.
What do you suggest I do?
I think you should go to the chiropractor.
What does he do?
He adjusts the alignment of your back.
Does this help with the pain?
It usually does.
Where can I find one?
Look one up online. I'm sure you'll find one near you.
Broken legs.
Can you help me get up the stairs, please?
Of course. What happened to your leg?
I broke it a week ago.
How did that happen?
I was playing basketball and fell.
Ouch! Did someone push you?
No, I just jumped and landed wrong.
I broke my leg once too.
How did it happen to you?
A boy pushed me down a hill and I landed on my leg.
That sounds like a mean kid.
Yes, but I kicked him with the cast.
Losing weight.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yes, thank you for noticing.
You look great. How did you do it?
I started eating a lot healthier.
That's too hard for me to do.
I also exercise 4 times a week.
Oh, I don't have time for that.
It can be hard to find time. However, it is worth it.
I'm thinking of just trying some new diet pills.
I suggest you try to do it naturally. I can help you if you want.
That'd be great.
Washing hands.
Public restrooms gross me out.
They're not always bad.
Even when they look clean, there are germs everywhere.
That's because so many people don't wash their hands.
That makes me so angry.
Me too. Washing hands is a simple thing to do.
I think everyone is just too lazy to do it.
It's very rude of them.
I agree. Even 5-year-olds know better than not to wash their hands.
But there's not much we can do about it.
Civic Duty.
Have gone to vote today?
I didn't even know there was an election.
Didn't you get the pamphlet?
I must have forgotten about it.
Here, You can read mine.
Why is it so important to vote anyway?
It's the only way to make our voices heard.
Our opinions won't make much of a difference.
The most popular opinion will.
I guess if I vote, my opinion will be a little more popular.
That's the spirit.
Let's go vote now, before the lines get too long.
The Great Divide.
Are you a Democrat or a Republican?
I am a Republican, of course.
Republicans are conceited and judgmental.
Your liberal stubbornness tells me you're a Democrat.
Don't insult me.
There's a reason the Democrats' mascot is a donkey.
At least we're not unforgiving elephants.
I don't agree with any of the Democratic outlooks.
I don't believe in any Republican beliefs either.
What should we do then?
Let's not talk politics, or we'll be like those terrible politicians.
I guess, regardless of viewpoints, politicians are all bad.
School election.
Have you voted for the class representative?
No, I'm not sure who to choose.
The first candidate says he will save the school money.
The second says he will arrange more school trips.
It sounds like one saves, one spends.
They both have similar policies on tardiness.
They also talk about caring for the student body.
I heard the first candidate got detention once, though.
What did he get detention for?
He didn't turn in his assignments.
I don't want such a careless representative.
Me either. Oh, I messed it.
How often do you read books?
I read books almost every night before I go to bed.
What's your favorite type of book?
I love reading about different cultures.
What can you learn from books?
Books can broaden my horizon about thousands of things around the world, and books are also my best friends.
Where do you read books?
I read books at home, sometimes in the library.
What's the most interesting book you've ever read?
I think that would be Nepal, a book written about the country of Nepal, published in 1999.
How long does it take you to finish a book?
Well, it depends on the length of the book, but it usually takes me a week to finish a 300-page book.
Do you usually bring books with you when you travel?
Yes, I do. When I'm at the airport or bus station, I read books to kill time.
Is there any bookstore or library in your area?
Unfortunately, there are none near my house. The nearest one is 3 kilometers away.
How many places have you traveled to?
I visited all the provinces throughout my country.
Who do you usually go with?
I often go with my family, sometimes with my best friends.
What's your favorite tourist attraction?
That would be Venice City in Italy. I love riding the gondola along the canals while watching Italian people live their daily lives.
Have you ever been abroad?
Yes, I have. I came to Italy last year for a business trip.
What language do you use when traveling?
English, but sometimes I have to use body language since not all people are good at English.
What do you usually do during your trip?
I often go sightseeing, take pictures, mingle with the local people, and sample the local cuisine.
What do you do to prepare for your trip?
Before the trip, I search for information about the location, weather, famous tourist attractions, transportation, local cuisine, and prices on the internet.
What do you usually bring when you travel?
I usually pack my suitcase with some necessary items, such as clothes, medicine, food, a map, and a camera.
Do you prefer traveling by car, train, or plane?
I prefer planes, although it can be a little expensive. Planes are much faster than any other mode of transport.
Do you prefer traveling alone or joining a guided tour?
I love backpacking with my friends who share the same interests as me.
What type of websites do you often search for?
It varies depending on my goal. I prefer entertainment and education websites such as Facebook.com, Wikipedia.org, and VOA Special English.
How long have you been using them?
I have been using these websites since I was a freshman at university.
What do you visit those websites for?
I use them to study online or relax after working.
What's your favorite website?
I think it's probably YouTube.com.
Can you read websites in English?
Yes, I can. Most useful websites are written in English.
What's the most popular website in your country?
I'm not quite sure, but I guess it would be Facebook.com.
Do you think the youth should use websites as a reliable source of knowledge?
Not always. They should choose their sources carefully.
How many people are there in your family?
There are 5 people in my family. My father, mother, brother, sister, and me.
Does your family live in a house or an apartment?
We live in a house in the countryside.
What does your father do?
My father is a doctor. He works at the local hospital.
How old is your mother?
She is 40 years old, 1 year younger than my father.
Do you have any siblings? What's his or her name?
Yes, I do. I have 1 elder brother, David, and 1 younger sister, Mary.
Are you the oldest among your brothers and sisters?
No, I'm not. I'm the second child in my family.
What is your mother-father like?
My father likes playing football, and my mother likes cooking.
Do your parents let you stay out late?
Of course not. They always ask me to get home before 10 p.m. each night.
Do you stay with your parents?
Right now, no, but I used to.
Does your family usually have dinner together?
Yes, we do. My mom always prepares delicious meals for us.
How often do you eat out? Who do you go with?
I often eat out on weekends when I hang out with my friends.
What restaurant do you usually visit?
Well, there are not many restaurants in my neighborhood, so my best choice is the deli in convenience stores like the Circle K, Ministop, B-Smart.
What type of food do you enjoy to eat? Western or Asian?
I'm interested in Asian food. Western food is not my thing.
How much do you usually pay when you eat out?
It's not very expensive, just around $5 for each meal.
Do you enjoy spicy food?
Yes, I do, especially on cold days.
Are the servers there friendly to you?
Yes, they are. Most of them are really helpful.
Have you ever tried Italian food?
Yes, at least once, when I was in my friend's wedding party.
Are you concerned about calories when eating out?
Yes, I am. I'm on diet now, so this really matters to me.
Are fast food restaurants like KFC or McDonald's famous in your country?
Yes, they are. The youth in my country are big fans of fast food.
Do you often drink alcohol when eating out?
No, not often. Just when I have parties with my friends.
What subjects did you learn in school?
I learned math, science, physics, biology, geography, history, literature, English, art, and music.
What subject did you like the most when you were at school? Were you good at it?
I liked biology the most, although I was excellent at literature.
Did your friends like that subject too?
Yes, they did. They enjoyed every single biology lesson.
Was the textbook written in English or any other language?
It was written in English.
Who taught that subject?
My teacher was Miss Karen from the USA.
How was the subject helpful to you?
It helped me a lot in becoming a biology teacher.
How often did you learn that subject?
I often had biology lessons 5 times a week.
How long did you spend on that subject at home?
I spent roughly 2 hours per day studying biology at home.
Have you ever attended any extra classes for that subject?
Yes, I have. I usually attended evening classes.
Is it important to study hard on both social sciences and natural sciences?
No, it isn't. Students should study the ones they like and the ones that are helpful to their career path.
How many events have you joined this year? What were they about?
I have joined more than 10 events so far, most of which were about education.
What was your most memorable event?
The most memorable for me was an international study conference in which I was introduced to some famous universities in Europe to study overseas.
Was it organized indoors or outdoors?
It was an indoor event.
Who sponsored the event?
The event organizer was the Education Department of American Center, but the universities introduced in the conference were the ones who paid.
Who went to the event with you?
I went there with my friends, who shared the same interest in studying abroad as me.
What were some performances in the event?
There were not many performances. Each university representative just had a speech to introduce their school to students, and then they hosted Q&A session.
Was the event shown on TV?
The event was not aired, but there were television advertisements for it.
How would someone market an event?
Taking advantage of social media is a smart way to promote an event.
What type of museum is popular in your country?
There are many types of museums, but the most popular are historical museums.
What is the most famous museum in your country?
That would be the British Museum, located in London.
What's special about it?
I'm impressed by its large amount of historical, art, and cultural work.
How many times have you visited that museum?
I have visited the museum twice.
What do you usually do when visiting a museum?
I usually listen to the tour guide and take notes about important information.
Are you allowed to take pictures there?
No, the guards did not allow us to bring the camera in.
How did you feel after visiting there?
The overall experience was fantastic, and I learned so many things in just a few hours.
What do you think is the importance of museums in history?
Museums are an integral part of any country's history, and they keep history alive.
Which tourist attractions do you prefer when traveling? Historical places or natural landmarks?
Well, historical places are always my first choice when traveling.
What do you usually do when visiting historical places?
I usually listen to the tour guide introducing the sites and take notes about important historical events.
Can you name some historical places you have visited?
Whenever I travel to a foreign country, I always visit its famous historical places. Some of them are the pyramids in Egypt, Angkor Wat in Cambodia, Stonehenge in England, and the Taj Mahal in India.
What's your most favorite historical place? Why?
I love the pyramids the most. Taking a tour around the pyramids, I can not only enjoy the gorgeous architecture, but also learn cultural and historical values of the ancient Egyptian culture.
What is the most famous historical place in your country?
It's definitely the Statue of Liberty in New York City.
What's special about it?
The statue was gifted by the people of France. It is a symbol of freedom for the U.S. as well as a welcoming sight to people coming to the U.S. from another country.
Where is it located?
It's located on Liberty Island in New York Harbor, NYC.
Should the youth visit historical places instead of other places?
Sure. Nowadays, The youth should visit these kind of places more often in order to preserve historical and cultural values of their country.
Best friend.
It's Jenny. She's my best friend.
What does she look like?
She has shoulder-length brown hair. I just love her lovely smile.
How and when did you meet?
I first met her when we were in high school.
How often do you see this friend?
I see her every day. We're in the same class.
What's she like?
She's not only thoughtful, but also very understanding. She's always by my side to cheer me up whenever I'm in trouble.
Do you and her share anything in common?
Yes, a lot. We both love shopping and playing sports.
What do you and her do together?
We usually do homework and read books together.
Have you and her ever quarreled?
Yes, but we seldom quarrel. When we do argue, afterwards we seem to understand more about each other.
Does she know how to cook?
Yes, but she's not a great cook.
Do your parents like her?
Yes, a lot. They always ask Jenny to come over for dinner.
Why is a friend important in life?
A good friend can make your life better in many ways. I don't think anyone can stand loneliness.
What is your favorite hotel? Where is it located?
It's the Sheraton, a 5-star hotel located in Saigon, Vietnam.
How do you know that hotel?
Before coming to Vietnam for traveling, I searched on the internet. It's one of the best hotels in Vietnam.
Why do you choose to stay in that particular hotel?
I like the architecture there, and online, all the reviews about the hotel are positive.
Is it by the beach?
No, Saigon is not a beachside city.
Does it attract many tourists?
Yes, I guess. When I stayed there, it was completely booked.
What type of room did you stay in, and what facilities did you get from the hotel?
I stayed in a double-bed room. The room is equipped with air conditioner, a flat-screen TV, wardrobe, etc.
What do you like about that hotel?
A gymnasium, swimming pool, and BBQ area are available. I also love the green space surrounding the hotel.
Is all the staff friendly and helpful?
Yes, definitely. They all are professional.
How much does it cost a night?
It costs me around $250 a night.
Do you recommend that hotel to friends?
Yes, if they come to Vietnam. I love everything.
Who is your favorite teacher?
I like Mr. Tom the most. He is my English teacher.
Is he a foreign teacher?
Yes, he's from the U.S.
What do you like about his lessons?
I have fallen in love with his American accent, and he always shows us something new about the world outside of textbooks.
What's he like?
He's not only knowledgeable, but also very friendly. He always treats us like friends, not students.
What does he usually wear when coming to class?
He usually wears a gray suit when he comes to class.
Do you love his subject?
Yes, I enjoy English a lot.
Do students in your class like him?
Yes, all of us admire him.
Do you want to be a teacher like him?
No, although I am like him, my dream is not to become a teacher. I would like to be a chef.
Have you ever been punished by him?
No, he rarely punishes anyone.
Do you want to see him again?
Of course, he's a great mentor.
What are the benefits of reading a newspaper or magazine?
Newspapers, magazines, can broaden your mind about thousands of things without the need to travel.
How often do you read it?
I read it every day.
What's the best time to read the newspaper?
I think the best time is in the morning when you start a new day.
What types of magazines do you usually read?
I usually read politics and fashion magazines. I also enjoy reading about culture and tourism.
What's your favorite magazine?
My favorite is the New York Times, which writes about all sorts of things: business, sports, movies, travel, books, jobs, education, and real estate.
Do you read the paper or online news?
I prefer online news to save money.
How much does it cost you to buy paper newspaper per month?
I only buy a monthly newspaper, so it doesn't cost much money, around $5 a month.
What is the most popular magazine in your country?
I think it would be Forbes magazine, a leading source for reliable business news and financial information.
With the popularity of internet, do you think newspapers and magazines will disappear?
Yes, unfortunately, it's just a matter of time.
What kind of presents are popular in your country?
It depends on the receivers. For children, toys are the best choice. For youth, souvenirs are recommended.
Who gave presents to you? On what occasions?
I have received many presents, most of which were from my friends. They gave me gifts on my birthday.
What was your last present?
It was a handmade doll given by my best friend when I moved to another city.
What was the one you like best?
I loved my book Nepal a lot. It was given to me on my 23rd birthday by my brother.
Did you ever get a present you didn't like?
Yes, I have, but I still treasure and take care of them.
How do you thank people who give you presents?
I gave them presents that they would like.
What are the times of the year that people give presents in your country?
Some special occasions are birthdays, weddings, graduation, New Year's Day, Valentine's Day, housewarming ceremonies, etc.
Who was the last person you gave a present to?
My mom. I bought her a coat on a business trip to Bangkok.
Is giving presents important in daily life?
Yes, it is. It's one of the best ways to show your love and gratitude to someone.
Have you ever been in a traffic accident?
Yes, 3 years ago.
What happened?
I was hit by a car while crossing the road.
How did you feel then?
I felt really terrible because of my injuries.
Who was involved in the accident?
The car driver, his family inside the car, and me.
Did the insurance company pay for repair service?
I was walking, so I did not require any car repair services.
Did you need a lawyer?
I hurt my lower back just a little, so I didn't call a lawyer.
Did you report the issue to the police?
No, we didn't want to get the police involved.
Sent to the hospital after the accident?
No, the injury wasn't really serious.
Do you have a driving license?
Yes, I do. I always keep it in my purse.
Why should people obey traffic regulations?
To protect themselves and others. The best way are to wear a helmet, wait for traffic lights, and stay in the appropriate vehicle pedestrian lanes.
Did you have a happy childhood?
Yes, I did. I enjoyed playing hide and seek with my peers.
Did you experience your childhood in a city or countryside?
I spent my childhood in a rural area where I could see vast rice fields.
Did you usually skip class when you were a child?
Yes, I did, and many of my friends did too.
Who were you with when you were a child?
I was with my beloved family.
What did you want to be when you were a child?
I dreamed of being a fashion designer.
Who did you love the most when you were a child?
I loved my mom the most, since she was always there and took care of me.
Who was your childhood hero?
Robin Hood. He took money from the rich and gave it to the poor.
What reminds you of your childhood?
Green rice fields, which I happen to see everywhere, remind me of my beautiful childhood.
Did you change a lot when you grew up?
Yes, of course. I'm more mature now, both physically and mentally.
Why is childhood important?
Because it shapes people into who they will become.
How many rooms are there in your house?
There are 6 rooms, a living room, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a kitchen.
Which floor is your bedroom on?
My bedroom is on the first floor of a 3-story house.
Is it big or small?
It's not very spacious, just enough to put necessary furniture in.
What color is your bedroom painted?
It's painted pink, my favorite color.
Love your room? Why?
I love it very much because it is my private space whenever I go home.
What furniture does your bedroom contain?
It contains a bed, a desk, and a clothing closet.
What do you do in it?
Well, I spend most of my free time there reading books and sleeping.
How much time do you spend in your room?
About 10 hours a day, especially in the evening.
Share your room with anyone else?
No, everyone in my family has their own room, so I stay there alone.
Do you usually watch movies at home or at a movie theater?
I usually watch movies on my laptop. Sometimes I go to the movie theater.
Is watching movies at the theater more interesting than watching movies at home?
Yes, definitely, because you can watch vivid images on a large screen with lively sound effects.
How often do you go to the movie theater?
I often go to the movie theater every weekend.
What's your favorite type of movie? What movie of that type do you like?
My favorite type is comedy because whenever I watch one, I feel like there are no more worries in the world. I love the Mr. Bean movie series.
Was that movie adapted from a book?
No, the story is derived from funny situations in real life.
Who are the actors or actresses in the movie?
Mr. Bean is the main character. He is played by Rowan Atkinson, who is from England.
Was it recommended by your friend, teacher, or family?
It was recommended by my classmate.
Was the movie in your mother language or in English?
It was in English, but I can also watch it with subtitles.
Should children watch violent movies?
I don't believe so. Young children are very impressionable, and it could lead them to wanting to imitate the behavior.
What's the most important factor of a great movie?
I believe that plot and actors are among the factors which decide the success of a movie.
Have you ever traveled abroad? If yes, what country was it?
Yes, I have. I traveled to the USA last year with my family.
Where is that country located?
The USA is located in North America.
What is it famous for?
The USA is known for its cultural achievements and landmarks.
What are the special food and drinks of that country?
There are many. They are known for fast food, dairy, and many beverages.
What do you like about that country?
I like the fast pace of life and the various subcultures.
How many citizens are there in that country?
The current population of the United States of America was over 324 million in 2016, which accounts for 4.3% of the total world population.
What language do people there speak?
The national language is English, but many people also speak Spanish, French, German, and Chinese.
Do you want to go back there again?
Sure.
Why do people like to travel abroad?
They just want to discover new places, learn new cultures, and maybe speak new languages.
On what occasions do people in your country celebrate parties?
There are many occasions when people throw parties, such as New Year's Eve, wedding engagements, family reunions, birthdays, etc. But sometimes people hold parties just when they meet up and want to have something fun to do.
Are you a party animal?
Yes, I am. I am crazy about going to parties. I love meeting friends, drinking, and talking.
When do parties often start and finish?
It depends on what kind of party it is. I believe the perfect time to have a party is in the evening, from 8 to 11 p.m.
Where are the parties thrown?
They are held inside or outside. Some formal events like weddings, housewarmings are organized inside, while others like family reunions and birthdays may be held outside.
What do you usually wear when you come to a party?
I often wear casual clothes, like a t-shirt and jeans if I go to informal parties, and a dress for formal ones.
What do people do in the parties you attended?
At the party, people talk, eat, and drink together. Some go there to find business opportunities and new partners.
Do you enjoy drinking alcohol at the parties?
Yes, a little beer can cheer me up.
Do people have to bring anything to the party?
It's not required, but sometimes visitors bring some gifts to show their love for the host.
Why do people, especially the youth, love going to parties?
It's just a good way for them to chill out after a long day.